What's happening, everybody, and welcome to another episode of our Miata build. So I recently just got back from a Cars and Coffee this morning, and the Miata is running fantastic. Love this thing. I did mess with the idle a little bit when I was doing a nut and bolt check yesterday. I found a few bolts on the intake manifold and the throttle body that had backed off just a little bit, so I got them torqued back down to spec and then had to adjust the idle. Today it was fantastic. Ran and drove great, idle's perfect. So I was coming back from the Cars and Coffee, and I was just kind of like checking out my door cards. I love the brushed finish from LRB. I think it looks great. But I think what we're going to do is wrap our door cards in this 3mm foamed back suede. I picked this up when I was doing my mini truck build, and I found a whole pack that was unopened, a couple yards worth. So figured I might as well go ahead and wrap our door cards. Now this should give it a nice plush look without making it too thick, so we can still make sure we have all of our clearance here for our door, and we're not kind of closing the cabinet. And plus, I just think overall it'll look a lot better. So I got the other door card off, and I'll show you guys kind of what it looks like right now. So this is just our passenger side LRB door card. I got it all stripped down, took off our foam strips here for our window, and we're just going to go ahead and get this thing prepped. And I got the piece somewhat cut out where it needs to be, but I'm going to go ahead and get this glued down, get it wrapped, get all the stuff cut out, and I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's all done. Alright guys, and as you can see, the door card is all done. I really like how it came out. Looks really good. Just nice, simple, clean black suede. I do have some beauty rings I'm going to put in there by the handle, but this looks way better. It's also nice and soft, and it clears the door, which is perfect. Now I did go ahead and reuse the hardware that was supplied by LRB. I think it looks good in there. Eventually I will go through and change it out for some of this Password JDM hardware. This hardware is M6. And I really just like how it looks. Plus, having thread certs in here, or riv nuts, will be really handy in the future. These do fit in here really well, but if you over tighten them like I did on a couple, they can get loose. An easy fix for that is actually to put a washer behind it and tape it in place, which I did on one of them. Works great, but I would like to come back there and put some riv nuts and just some different hardware, so if you have to pull it on and off, super easy to do. And here's a little shot of it with the door closed. Now it looks really cool in here, really ties it in. Now everything's all black, so really like how it looks. I'm gonna go ahead and do the driver's side now, and then when they're all done, I'll show you guys what they look like. And just like that, guys, both of the door cards are done. Now little things like this, they really do make a big difference on the interior. Now I knew wrapping the door cards would kind of change it up, but I am so impressed with how finished the interior looks. Now I know it's not finished yet, and we still have a lot of stuff we're going to be doing in here, but these door cards, wrapping them, I love the brushed, but realistically this black suede looks so much better. Looks more complete, a little bit less race car, but at the same time, you know, still pretty race car. So I have a couple things that are coming for this, and there is a little bit of a lead time on them, but we're going to be running a hard dog roll bar. So in the next video, hopefully we'll have that here. We'll be able to install it. We're also going to be installing a rear bash bar with a jack point and a front bash bar with a jack point. So that should be kind of like its own little video. I'm not sure. I think they're going to come powder coated. The roll cage is going to come powder coated black. The bash bars are going to be raw, so we're going to send those out to powder coat. But once those get back, we'll get them installed. We'll probably do a dedicated video on just the roll bar installation. We're going to be running a hard dog M2, and should be pretty straightforward. Now we have a pretty new convertible top on this, and I've always wanted to run a fastback, so I've been in talks with somebody who makes them, and hopefully in the next few weeks we're going to have ourselves a really cool fastback for this thing. Now that's really going to tie in with the wide body when we do it, so when we get it, we'll probably do some mock-up stuff, get it fitted, and then from then we're just going to have to start our wide body, put our new wheel and tire setup on there, which I'm excited to show you guys those. And then once that's all buttoned up, maybe, just maybe, we might end up painting this thing. So guys, that's everything I have for you today. I really appreciate y'all sticking by and checking out the video. I think this was a really cool addition. Like I said, little finishing touches like this, like we still have some trim panels, little bezels that go around our interior handles that we need to install. I have been playing with the idea of making them a pull tab, so we're gonna kind of look into that too. But little stuff like this really kind of finishes the build. I mean, before it was very much, you know, drift car. Now still a little bit more drift car, but a little bit more plush, I guess, a little bit more elegant. I don't know, I just think it looks really good in here. The cabin looks a little smaller, feels a little smaller, but it's really just because they're not brushed aluminum cards anymore, and I just really like how it looks. So appreciate you guys watching. Get out there, get those projects done, and until the next one, peace.